When you hear the words smart projector, it usually comes with a bit of skepticism. Either the picture quality isn't great, the software feels half-baked, or you end up needing a streaming stick anyway, which kind of defeats the whole point. Today, we have something different in our hands, the VIZONY DP04 Pro projector. On paper, it promises a full HD image, built-in licensed streaming apps, Wi-Fi 6, and automatic keystone correction, all packed into a compact and affordable projector. So the big question is simple. Does it actually deliver a good everyday viewing experience, or is it just another spec-heavy projector that falls apart in real-world use? Let's talk about it. Let's start with a quick look at what you get in the box. Inside, you'll find the projector itself, and the first thing that stands out is how compact it is. Measuring roughly 8 by 6.6 inches and about 3.5 inches thick, it weighs around 2.4 pounds, which makes it easy to carry or move between rooms. Along with the projector, VIZONY includes a power cable, an HDMI cable, a remote control, and the user manual. It's a straightforward package, but everything you need to get up and running is included. In terms of design, the DP04 Pro looks clean and well put together. It has rounded corners, smooth lines, and improved ventilation along the sides to help with airflow. The lens on the front is covered with a rubberized cap, which is worth keeping on when the projector isn't in use, since the optical system isn't fully sealed. On the front panel, you'll notice the VIZONY branding, and while it might look like an autofocus sensor, it's actually just the infrared receiver for the remote. On the top of the projector, you'll find the manual focus ring, along with keystone adjustment controls, giving you quick access for image tuning. Around the back, there's a second IR receiver, making it easier to use the remote from different angles. You also get all the main ports back here, including HDMI, USB, AV input, and a headphone jack. The power input sits off to the right, and the rear panel houses 2 speaker grills for the built-in audio. Flipping the projector over, there are 4 rubber feet for stability, a standard tripod mount, and a small built-in kickstand for angled placement. There's also a label underneath with the model and certification details. The remote itself is very basic in design, but it's responsive and does the job without any issues. Overall, for a budget-friendly projector, the VIZONY DP04 Pro leaves a strong first impression, especially in terms of size, portability, and overall build quality. Now let's get into image quality because that's what really matters. The DP04 Pro offers native 1080p resolution, and that alone puts it ahead of a lot of budget projectors that rely on upscaling. Text looks sharp, details in movies are clearly defined, and you don't get that soft, blurry look that lower resolution projectors often suffer from. It also supports HDR10, which helps with contrast and color depth, especially when watching modern movies and TV shows. Colors look vibrant without being overly saturated, and skin tones appear natural, which is something many budget projectors struggle with. Brightness is rated at around 500 ANSI lumens, and in real-world use, that means it performs best in dim or dark rooms. For evening movie nights, bedroom viewing, or a backyard setup after sunset, it works really well. You can push it in a moderately lit room, but once daylight or strong indoor lighting comes into play, the image does start to lose punch. That's not a deal breaker at this price point, but it's something to be realistic about. This is not a projector designed to replace a TV in a bright living room during the day. One area where the DP04 Pro really makes life easier is setup. It features auto keystone correction and digital zoom, which means you don't need to perfectly align the projector to get a straight image. Even if the projector is placed slightly off-center, it quickly adjusts the picture to fit your screen or wall. This is especially useful if you're frequently moving it between rooms or taking it outdoors. You can fine-tune the image size using digital zoom, which makes it easy to fit different screen sizes without physically moving the projector. Smart features are another major highlight here. The VIZONY DP04 Pro comes with a built-in smart operating system and officially licensed apps like Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, and more. This is a big deal because many budget projectors claim to be smart, but rely on unofficial apps that don't work properly or require constant updates. With the DP04 Pro, you can genuinely power it on, connect to Wi-Fi, and start streaming without plugging in a Fire Stick or Chromecast. Navigation is smooth, apps load reasonably fast, and the overall experience feels closer to a smart TV than you might expect at this price. Wi-Fi 6 support helps here as well. Streaming feels stable, even with higher resolution content, and buffering is minimal if you have a decent internet connection. Screen mirroring is also supported for both Android and iOS, making it easy to share videos, photos, or presentations directly from your phone. While screen mirroring isn't perfect for every app, it works well enough for casual use. Audio is handled by built-in stereo speakers rated at around 10 watts with Dolby Digital support. For a projector this size, the sound is surprisingly decent. Dialogue is clear, and there's enough volume to fill a small to medium-sized room without distortion. That said, bass is limited, which is expected, and if you're watching action movies or want a more cinematic experience, pairing it with a Bluetooth speaker or soundbar makes a noticeable difference. Thankfully, Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity is stable and easy to use, so adding external audio is simple. Connectivity options are solid. You get HDMI for consoles and streaming devices, USB for media playback, and a 3.5mm audio output for wired speakers or headphones. This flexibility makes the DP04 Pro suitable not just for movies but also for casual gaming and even basic presentations. Input lag isn't optimized for competitive gaming, but for story-driven games or casual multiplayer sessions, it's perfectly usable. Another point worth mentioning is lamp life. VIZONY claims up to 100,000 hours, which, even if that number is optimistic, still translates to years of regular use without worrying about replacements. This makes it a low-maintenance option for users who just want a projector that works without ongoing costs. Of course, it's not perfect. At very large screen sizes, image sharpness can soften slightly around the edges, and advanced picture calibration options are limited. This isn't a projector for enthusiasts who love tweaking every visual setting. It's designed for convenience, simplicity, and value. If you go in with those expectations, it delivers exactly what it promises. So who is the VIZONY DP04 Pro actually for? It's ideal for people who want an easy, all-in-one home entertainment solution. If you're setting up a bedroom theater, hosting movie nights, or just want a portable projector that doesn't require extra devices, this one makes a lot of sense. It's also a great option for families or casual users who value simplicity over technical complexity.